So today's video is going to be a double tutorial. I don't think I've ever done something like this, but it's been so requested to continue to do tutorials using the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, so I thought I would combine two in one. This is the first look right here. This would look really nice for spring. It's just like a very dewy, fresh look. No liner, no falsies. It's something that's very, very simple, but it has like that pop of purple, and it's just a little bit different than like a day-to-day look, but it is perfect for daytime. So if you want to see how to get look number one, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids, and the first color I'm going in is with Milk Chocolate. I'm using the Beauty by Rosita brush, and I'm just buffing this into my crease to create a nice little transition shade so all the colors can blend nicely on top. I'm going into Candied Violet with a flat shader brush, and I'm applying this to the outer corner of my eye and the inner corners of my eye. I'm gonna leave the center of my lid blank because I'm gonna go over it with another eyeshadow. By the way, I'm losing my voice. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Life, I guess. So I'm taking Candied Violet, like a very little amount of Candied Violet, and I'm just buffing some of that into my crease so that it all flows together. And now I'm just intensifying, you know, that Candied Violet some more. Now I'm gonna go in with Salted Caramel. I love this shadow. It's probably my favorite in the palette, and I'm just adding this to my crease to warm up the look a little bit and to just blend everything together. Now Marzipan, which is my other favorite in this palette, and I'm applying this directly in the center of the lid. Wherever I didn't apply Candied Violet, that's where I'm applying this, and I'm just, with the same brush, just mixing them together so that they blend nicely into one another, and then I just added some more Salted Caramel into my crease. To highlight underneath my brow bone, I took white chocolate, and then I'm gonna go in with Marzipan, and I'm gonna mix it with Champagne Truffle. So I'm gonna dip my brush into both of these shadows, and I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight. Yes, okay. Now I'm gonna take my Rimmel Scandaleyes nude eyeliner, and I'm gonna apply this to my waterline. I wanted a nude liner so that my eyes can look a little bit bigger and more fresh. And then I took some Candied Violet and I applied it underneath my lashes, and then I took Salted Caramel and buffed it together. I didn't show the shadows, I don't know why, but I just used Candied Violet and Salted Caramel, and then I applied some Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara, and that completes the eyes. It was a very, very simple eye look. I already have my foundation and my concealer and my powder on my face because I didn't want this video to be too long, but I do want to show you really quickly the other products I used on my face. So I'm just bronzing up my skin with my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm using the NYX fan brush, I believe that's what it's called. To highlight my face, I'm going to take Crushed Pearl from the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is like the pinkier glow kit. I really, really, really love it. It's amazing. So I'm just using Crushed Pearls to to highlight the tops of my cheekbones and my nose to get extra highlighty and glowy. For blush, I am taking the Wet n Wild ombre blush in the shade Mai Tai Buy You a Drink. Pretty sure that's the name of the blush. It'll be listed below. It's a very sheer blush, but it is really, really pretty. Now I'm taking the IT Cosmetics Waterproof Nude Lip Liner. This is called Nude Buff, or Buff Nude. And I'm filling in my entire lips with this. I did overline my lips. I did it intentionally. I wanted my lips to look extra pouty and like bigger, but don't do it if you don't like that. I just, you know, want to change it up. Now I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Plexi Gloss. This is in the shade 202. This is a very thick but very glossy lip gloss, so I wanted my lips to look glossy, so that's what I did. So that completes look number one. Very springy, daytime, fresh. I really love it. If you want to see how to get look number two, then let's jump right into that. So I've already primed my lids, and now I'm going in with Milk Chocolate on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just buffing this on the outer corners and then dragging it into my crease. Now I'm taking this really pretty shimmery cranberry shade called Amaretto, and I'm applying this to my entire lid, just with like a flat shader brush. I'm taking it all the way up to my crease, but I'm not passing my crease. I just want it on my lid. I wanted a little bit more oomph in this eyeshadow, so I took some MAC Fix Plus and I sprayed it on my brush. and then I went in with it like that, and you can see that it just like intensifies the eyeshadow a lot more, makes it look a little bit more metallic and foiled. I recommend dipping your brush into the eyeshadow first and then spraying Fix Plus so you don't mess up your eyeshadow, but yes, that is what I did. Now I took the shade Semi Sweet in the palette, and on a skinnier, not skinnier, but like smaller blending brush, I am just buffing this into my crease because I wanted the amaretto to blend nicely into my transition shade. So I'm just using that to blend all the colors together. And then I took a big fluffy brush and blended some more, you know, no harsh lines. I'm going into the shade Cherry Cordial. It's such a pretty like matte reddish color, but it does have a little bit of glitter. It doesn't really translate on the lid much, but it is stunning. I love it. So I'm just packing that onto the outer corners of my eyes and then dragging it into my crease a little bit. So I took this Essence Smoky Kohl eyeliner in black, and I'm just using this on my waterline. And then I went back into the Cherry Cordial shade, that matte red, and I am buffing this on my lower lash line. This is so pretty on the lower lash line. I love red shades like this. So with a pencil brush, this is a Morphe pencil brush, I am just buffing that on my lash line. So pretty, I love it. Then I went into Hazelnut. This color is so beautiful. It's like a warm bronzy shade. I'm just buffing that on my lower lash line so that it's not too harsh under there and it's not like just a line of Cherry Cordial. That makes sense? Yeah, I just mixed it in with a little bit of Hazelnut. Now I went into this Essence Kohl again, and I'm applying this really close to my top lashes and then blending it out with a pencil brush just to create a little bit of smokiness right at the base of the lashes, but I didn't want to apply eyeliner. That's a good little trick. So now I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners. I'm using Champagne Truffle on my inner corners, and then I used White Chocolate underneath my brow bone. So I went in with some mascara. I used the Elizabeth Mott It's So Big mascara, and then I applied some Ardell Wispies in the shade 602 on my lashes. It's a very natural false lash, which is what I wanted. And like before, I have already foundation, concealer, and powder on, but I'm going to show you the extra steps I took. I'm taking my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm not really contouring, I'm just really warming up my face. I'm using the Too Faced Mr. Right brush. It's like a tulip-shaped brush. It's amazing. So just warming up the skin, you know the drill. I took my Too Faced Love Blush in the shade Baby Love. I didn't show you the blush, like the actual blush, but it's just a really pretty nude color. And then to highlight my face, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter in the shade Radiant Lights. It's kind of like a soft pinky highlight, but it's so natural and beautiful. I love it. So inexpensive. This is a great highlight, so I'm just highlighting my face with that. And then for my lip, I'm taking the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Magic Wand. It's probably my favorite Ultra Satin lip they have. It's so natural and perfect for every day. It goes with so many looks, and I've been loving this formula, so I just applied that to my entire lips. No lip liner or anything. And then that completes look number 2. Okay guys, so that completes this video. I hope this I hope this video gave you some inspiration to bust out your chocolate bar palette again. I feel like there's a ton of different looks you can do with this, so I hope this helped some of you in some way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!